Hello, everyone. So, continuing from yesterday's topic only. So, yesterday we were not able to configure the parameter when it is passed with null value. So, here we have selected null values passed, and this will be configured with the NVL operation. But when all values are passed, not able to configure. So, for that, I have written a simple statement or p role name is null. This command. So this will be running the query whenever the role name is passed with null value. Yeah. There is some issue with this. I'm really sorry for this. Uh, in some other class, I will explain on this parameter configuration with all values passed. And today I'll come with bursting query on how we implement the bursting logic in Oracle Fusion. So in Oracle Fusion, we will not have any XML template configuration or bursting template configuration, which we need to create an XML template and upload it into data definition. So in Oracle Fusion, they have configured it where a select query will manage the bursting logic or bursting requirement. So now, since we are working with person related data, I have just written the person related bursting logic. So here in this data model, we have bursting um, bursting menu. In this bursting menu, just click on create. In the create, we need to select the data source as FSCM or HCM or CRM. Now, since I am working with the human capital management person query, I'll select the HCM. Here in this query builder, whatever query we have here written, I'll just copy this. Yeah. So once we copy paste the query or after building the query here, we will just click on tab out. So if there is any issue, it will automatically provide the error message. So these characters are invalid. Just copy this and put it in Notepad.
Can you please increase the word size?
Isn't this visible?
Not what.
What is not visible? Um,
In what?
what document? Okay. Okay, this query is not visible, is it? Yeah. So now I have tapped out. The errors are now gone. So here, once we create the bursting query, and a bursting query is available in Google only, you can just copy paste that as per your requirement. So once we create this bursting query, the key column is the join between the bursting query and your data model data set. So here the key and your data set column should be same. Here split by. Now split by defines that how should the output file be splitted, on what basis it should be, on what column basis it should be splitted. So now here if I select the person ID, on every person ID, unique person ID, there will be a new file created and the email will be sent on basis of this. Now delivery by. So delivery by defines on every new person ID, unique person ID, it will be delivered with the email. And here we have configured a static value in the email address parameter. So this can be dynamic where you can provide the column which is available here in our data model query. So to run the bursting logic, we need to schedule the report. So in the schedule also, here in the output, we are not able to see the bursting related checkbox. So in the once the bursting is enabled in the data model, then only we will be able to see the bursting related checkbox here. So now how to enable the bursting related logic? Click on edit. Here in the properties, enable bursting. So once we check this checkbox, the bursting logic will be enabled on the report end, which has been uh, created in the data model. Schedule. See, now here we have got one more checkbox which says that use bursting definition to determine the output and delivery destination. So scheduling this. Okay. And how do we manually send an email to any user while we are scheduling? So just remove this. Once we remove the bursting related checkbox, the static email will be enabled. Add the destination, provide all the details of to CC reply to subject and the body. This is body. So once we create this, the output file will be shared as the email, and you can select the output file format here. So this format is the format which the report supports. And yesterday I have mentioned, if you remember, how to select the format. Any questions still here?
No.
Okay, moving to next. Okay, now BICC. So BICC is also a reporting mechanism which is used for extracting the huge volume of data for the purpose of data warehousing and Databricks. So now data warehousing and Databricks is the um is where we store all the data for reporting analytics. Analytics are created in different kinds of tools like OAC, Oracle Analytics Cloud, Power BI, and etc. So how we navigate to the BICC, and what are the roles and privileges required? So in Oracle Fusion, so whichever user wants to access the BICC, they needs to have these roles in their user configuration. Now, what are the so different kinds of benefits and reasons for using the BICC is defined here, and I'll post this on the group today. So the important links to work with BICC. So BICC has a separate um, server which will be followed by /BIACM. I'm going to home. Here after .com, so this is the BICC related console. Now in this console, we will have the icons or the menu in the right hand side. So the first one is which represents the kind of settings icon here. We'll have the manage offering and data stores where we will create our offerings for extraction of the data. So now extraction of the data here, I mean that there will be no conditions or no filter criteria while we extract the data. We will extract the full data set which is available in Oracle. Here, configure external storage. So wherever we want to store the extracted file will be um, stored in wherever we configure the storage here. So this will be by default configured by Oracle and we don't really need to take care of that. So here there is a tab called UCM connection. Once we click on this, we will have the host name and connection related details. The down folder, upload folder, everything is pre-configured by Oracle and it will be configured in even in the real-time instances. But if there is any custom folder which we or where we need to configure, this is the host name. So in WinSCP, whatever configurations which we make, the same configuration will be followed here. The calendar icon. So the calendar icon represents the schedules of the BICC reports which we create. So I have configured today in the morning with all these jobs and roles which I have just mentioned, and I have tested it on one round. So moving into creation of offerings. So in BICC, we say it as offering instead of creation of report. So here Oracle will give you pre-configured offerings which you can directly run for different modules or for different business processes. So if we want any custom offerings, what we will do is first we will go to Google and we need to download one sheet. So this sheet is given by Oracle to us and the sheet represents the mappings between PVOs and database tables. BIVO2 database mapping. If we just search with this, we will have this in Oracle communities. Just click on the first link, whichever we get on searching with that text. So here we will have this in the Cloud Customer Connect portal, and we need to log in to download this. And the um, the normal student login will not work for this. Only corporate login will work for downloading this. So I have downloaded this particular file. I'll just show it. See, the highest version which Oracle has released for the BI Vivos and database mapping is 24D. So in this way, we will have the database table and their respective view objects. The file is protected. Just let me unprotect this. Okay. Now, here in the list of tables, whichever table we want the data to be extracted from, we can just select that and the respective view object will be shown up in the column A. Okay, I have selected three objects. So in these three objects, if we see here, the view object is provided by Oracle. So if we want to extract the data from Oracle, this view object needs to be given in offering and extract the data. So here I'll click on this icon. I'm here in manage offerings in actions. Click on actions, create offering. So offering code, offering name, offering description. These three fields are free text fields. And here in the filter, you can just provide this view object name. Click on Save button. And the new offering which we created is stored here in this list of offerings available. See, we have just created the offering with buyer PVO. Now to schedule this offering, click on the schedule icon, click on manage extract schedules. Here click on plus job type. Job type is application data extract. Name is free text. Here select the offering. And important checkbox to extract the data is enabled for extract. So this checkbox needs to be checked. Without this, the offering scheduling will not run. External storage. So earlier I have mentioned the configuration of external storage is done by default default with Oracle, right? So since it is done, I'm just selecting the UCM path for extraction and clicking on save button. So once we click on save button, here a schedule ID will be generated. Copy this schedule ID and that same schedule ID can be found in our ESS jobs. Going to Navigator, Tools, Scheduled Processes. See here 585. See here 585. This schedule ID is equals to the ESS job process ID. Succeeded. See, the job has been completed. If there are any errors in the job, the errors will be showcased in this state link and you can download the logs. Now, where is the file stored? So for the files, we have a different path called as /cs. See, /cs. Go to this path. Here in this path, click on search, advanced, and in the security group, we need to search with OBI. So the BICC extracts which we are working over, it comes under the security group called OBI A, Oracle BI Analytics. Click on search. On every successful BICC job completion, three files, three records in this content server will be generated. So CS defines as content server. One is a record with the schedule ID. say this one, schedule ID or process ID. The second record is manifest file. Third one is our extract. So sometimes when there are so many BICC jobs are scheduled, at that point of time, if we are unable to find the file name exactly under this, we can go into the manifest file .mf, and in this we can find the file name. See here, in this way we can find the file, extract that to the system, or you can just share this link to the group which has requested us for this extract. So we'll have all the data related to the buyer information. And how is the buyer information stored in Oracle? The buyer information is also stored in Oracle with the person's type data only. So that is why we are seeing the person name here and person related details in the heading. Any questions still here on BICC extraction?
So basically, it will do select star from the view which we have selected. Is it right?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, without any search. No. Okay.
Without any filter criteria.
Okay. So after this, can we do any filter or?
No,